I'm sitting here on one of my many breaks that I take on my hikes to manage my chronic symptoms, and I'm reminded of one of my former jobs when it was like 90 degrees Fahrenheit outside and I was sitting in the sun for several hours and I wasn't allowed to take breaks because of the position that I had. And I didn't have enough sodium or electrolytes that day, so I was literally about to throw up and pass out. But instead of, being able to get to go home or take a break because I was sick, multiple coworkers came up to me and said that I looked pissed off, I was unapproachable because of that, and I looked like I didn't want to be there or do my job. And in all honesty, that's not the first time that's happened to me. It's not the first workplace that's happened to me, it's happened in different states too. And for context, I was a social worker. I have a Bachelor of Social Work and a Master of Social Work, and I was doing a social work job. So, and when I pointed out that that was ableist, I was told that I can't use that word to describe it unless I have evidence that would be permissible in court. And the reason is that when it comes to microaggressions, they're deemed more subjective than they are objective, something like a physical assault would be. And, that's something that I really struggle with in the social work system. That's why I really hate the social work system, is because there's just microaggressions left and right. And I've lost 2 jobs now for standing up against them. And I'm proud of myself. Trust me, I would much rather be pushed out of a workplace for standing up for what's right than something ridiculous. And I know that if I'm making progress in that area, of course, I'm going to make enemies, because there are a lot of people who are in those jobs who are not there to change. They're there to be complicit because they actually don't see anything wrong with that system. And when I come in trying to make changes, I'm deemed the problem for having a problem with the problem. So I understand that, but I'm just thinking about that today and trying to process that. And, it honestly hurts me to see all these new social workers thinking that they're going into something great or that they can change the system from the inside out. Because I'll tell you what, if this country is based on eugenics, then you should understand the social work system is not anything different than the medical system or the policing system when it comes to that stuff.